And by Dalolo Nino, Konosi, when I saw any name, Nilaku, I see no Koichiria Zero. I put on Panagina Hotel no update job and be in a neighbor. Bo Bastamaka, new development and Kiboga Sidnama, Okwabnabo Basaria and Ekuna Ni when I get Hotel na Eastern News 24. Diko City, I would the Quadun Nukozi from the office of the from Prime Minister. Ogasifoku Bastamaka Yabo coin and about crypto Biafran Prime Minister Snaya launch and also Central Bank. So you need the bookie gabi figure share the welcome development in your own feedback Bastamaka ye Biafra Prime Minister kuno Niru Akuko Bastamaka yabi fe nkedi ki be ya Eastern News 24 kasi when I will tell you ko zado kemba. All right, over to you, sir.
We say, PM, thank you very much. Thank you for standing in the gap. Thank you for representing our leader. When they kidnapped him, I could remember you used to make this statement that the kidnapped of Mazi will be very, very expensive than releasing him. So, and you have made it very expensive for them. Very, very expensive. And not only that, they kidnapped him, so I will be talking about his race and forget about Biafra. Beth, we use the one stone to kill the two birds. Thank you very much, PM. And Mazi, do you have anything to say to
Yeah, thank you.
There is
a question from Desolate, Desolate or something. Desolate asked a question. I may not have the opportunity to speak on the space. Sorry. Can you all hear me?
Loud and clear, sir.
All right. So Desolate asked a question. I may not have the opportunity to speak on the space, but I have just one question that have been bothering me. Is there any structure to secure the finances of the Biafra people when the declaration happened? And the answer is yes. There is a structure in place to secure the finances of Biafra people. But you know, the stubborn one or the stubborn ones will lose their finance. They may lose huge and they may lose everything. Those stubborn ones who are having and being possessed by the spirit of Thomas will lose their finances. Before the declaration of Biafra or redeclaration of Biafra, we are, apart from other measures that will be used to secure the finance of Biafra people, we are going to, or we are looking at unveiling the Biafra cryptocurrency, the Biafra coin, and it is going to be called Biafra coin, with the blockchain, as the case may be. If you like, let somebody go and steal this particular thing I'm talking about now. We are still going to use another name. So we are going to open the Biafra coin, and which will make sure that it is very strong, like dollar, very, very strong like dollar. All it requires is money. Once that is done, we will encourage every Biafran to move their money to Biafra coin. This is going to be huge, and it is going to bust in the international stock exchange. Where Biafra move their money to the Biafra coin, one Biafra coin will be like $1 or even $2 or even $1.50. We have what it takes. What it takes is Onyeji. These are the brains that people don't understand what is coming. Our currency will be stronger than dollar. Believe me, we have all it takes to make it happen. So every Biafran will be encouraged to move their money to Biafra coin and Biafra currency, the Biafra cryptocurrency. It is going to be safe, secured, and it is going to be there until we stabilize our Biafra government central bank. We established the central bank of Biafra government, and it is acceptable by the global financial market, acceptable by the United Nations and whoever that needed to accept Biafra. Then we will gradually begin to pull the money that Biafrans have deposited to the Biafra coin back to the Biafra central bank. So this is a strategy that requires the highest level of intelligence to do, and we're doing it. So when we are not the one, I am not a freedom fighter that will tell you, wait, when the time comes, we'll solve it. I am telling you what we are going to do. And if you think that this what I'm telling you is not viable or it is not reasonable, come up with something more reasonable than this. My own is not try and lock. I am not doing the Biafra struggle try and lock. I know exactly what I'm doing, and I have answers to any question you can bring on. So what I'm telling you now is what we're going to do. Then after that, everybody will start moving their money down to the Biafra central bank. But then we must have stabilized our economy and currency. We have what it takes. We have the natural resources and everything. So, my people, this is the country and the future that you have all craved for. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Mazi, I think, sir, do we call it a day? Yeah?
Yes, we'll call it a day. I have given you a lot of information. Always. I've given you a lot of information. Always remember not to miss our space, because this is where it happens. We are not fighting the freedom of where you ask question. We will tell you, or we'll tell you when the time comes. We are hiding it so that our enemy will not come and disturb it, so that our enemy will not go and sabotage it. You can never sabotage our template for the liberation of Biafra. Never. If you sabotage it, we will use it and it will work out for us. That is how serious we are. We are not hiding anything. Everything I'm going to do for Biafra to come, I will say it openly, so that Biafra people in this share will understand what we're doing. This is not if we tell it now, the Nigeria agent will go and sabotage what I'm saying now. You can never succeed, because this is one kind is also. And may God bless all of you. See you again.
Good afternoon from Biafra. I have a question to our PM, and the question goes like this. In this our struggle for Biafra, there are some of people that are ignoring it. Let me say some of our highly placed personnel in our land, professors and rest of them, that are dealing with our enemy. And I was encountered with some men at our street when we are resting for a sit at home. That's when this Biafra come, that at the end of the day, it will be those professors that are not with us in this struggle that are going to be handling some things, that those people that are suffering for it now will not have a way for that due to their professorship or something like that. So I want to know if we have like if it will be good that you have some records of some personnel that we are going to use to work or to build Biafra from scratch. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. That is complete lie. Those professors will be dealt with by the Biafra law. Let me tell you what we are doing already. Those who have not supported this particular struggle and they are romancing Nigeria, immediately Biafra become a nation, independent nation. We have from the identity card, national identity card of Biafra, it will first of all differentiate those who fought for this freedom and those who did not fight for the freedom. That is number one. As I'm talking to you now, you, as part of those who fight for this freedom, in your identity card, there is something that we in the government will use to differentiate you. So once you go to any service, Once you go to any office, and which is, our country is going to be digitized. So once you go to any office and present your card, your ID card, your national ID card, already they know you were not part of the Biafra struggle, and you will be handled and treated differently. It's going to be like that, including applying for passport, including in tax. The taxation of those who did not fight for Biafra will be different from taxation of those who fought for Biafra. This is not only going to be in your ID card, it is also going to be in the national database of every individual. So let them not think that we are joking. I'm telling you, the South Korea did it. Our own is going to be even worse than South Korea.
Okay.
So I'm just telling you now that you see the national identity card of Biafra that we are working on now and database. Every individual who have participated financially, otherwise for this particular struggle for Biafra, until now, will have a different thing in their ID card that will differentiate them from those who did not participate. So, and when the time comes, I am going to announce the difference, because some of you may not understand it. You may see the ID card, it is the same thing, but there is something different in the security.
Okay.
And it is going to be like that. So in the Biafra parliament, we will then deliberate and decide on a longer approach or sanction that will be imposed on those who mocked us and who did not fight Biafra, or who stood by the Nigeria, against their own freedom. So the Biafra parliament will debate and bring a very stringent measures that will be widely and completely acceptable by the Biafra people who fought for the freedom. It's not for the interest of those who did not fight. So we know what we are doing. And so those people who think that they have professor this and that, or that they have money, and then they will come and start using money to buy Biafra or buy government when the Biafra come, they are going to be disappointed, because the tax we are going to impose on you, depending on how much you have and your what. You can put the tax. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. May God
Nke dịka ibe ya bụ daalụ nne nụ ka unu si wee na-esoro anyị n'ihe anyị na-eme dị iche iche n'ilu akwụkwọ. Asị anụrụ udewa na-agba n'ọsọ, asịkwa ya nụrụ si mee gịnị ya kọọrọ ibe ya. Ka ife nwere ikwu gbasata maka ihe Biafran Prime Minister kwugasị n'ilu akwụkwọ a dị iche iche. O kwuru maka ya bụ ego nke ọhụrụ a ga-ewebata n'ala Igbo, bụ a na-akpọ cryptocurrency, nke ego oyibo bụkwa ọ ya dịkwa na blockchain, nke bụ Bank of Digital Currency. Ya bụ development onye ofe o kwuru riri nne, and okwe maka Central Bank of Biafra. Mana dịka ibe ya bụ dịka ịbụ onye ọma na-ege ntị n'ilu akwụkwọ a, ka ife nwere ikwu gbasata maka ya bụ ife and ya bụ development Biafran Prime Minister chọrọ ịlọnch n'ilu akwụkwọ a, ka ife nwere ike ikwu gbasata maka ya. Dropụla ya on the comment section below. Nekwana echefukwana na ya kwa Eastern News 24 ka si na-wetara unu ya bụ nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa, maka ọ bụ ife anyị kwere unu na nkwa na anyị ga na-ewetara unu update bụ na mbụ gbasata maka ife na-eme n'ala Igbo. Nkwa anyị kwere unu n'ilu akwụkwọ a. So gwa ya okwu ife ichere gbasata maka ihe Biafran Prime Minister chọrọ ime, and gwa anyị the benefit ọ ga-enye n'ala Igbo and the benefit ọ ga-enye ụmụ Biafra. So n'ihe niile ka anyị chọkọ nchịkọ ọnụ, unu wetara anyị suggestion unu, ife unu chere, ife unu chepụtara dịka Biafran Prime Minister si wee kwu ya n'ilu akwụkwọ. Thank you so much for joining us, and also stay tuned. This is Eastern News 24 ka esikwa wee na-wetara nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa. Daalụ na ụmụnne m, ngwa nke mesịa.